everyone, in this video I wanted to talk about a feature in Kittl that's been out for a little while, but I had never done a video for it, and that is Kittl's Copilot. Now it uses AI to do several different things, so I'm going to show you how it works and all the things that it does. It's still in beta, so I think it's going to keep getting better and better at learning how to do things. So I wanted to show you what it can do right now, and I'm sure in 6 months or a year it's going to be even better. So let's get to Kittl right now and I'll show you Copilot. All right, so here we are on Kittl. If you don't know about Kittl, this is a place where you can create designs online, kittl.com. I'll put a link in my description if you haven't used it. I have lots of videos, tutorials. This one's going to be a tutorial on Copilot, but there's lots of other videos on my channel for this. You can see all of these are templates on here, and that's the power of Kittl, is that they have amazing templates that you can start off. If you have never designed a design before, create a t-shirt design before, they have it here. So let's go to t-shirts first. You can see it does way more than t-shirts, but since we're going to do a t-shirt design, I'm going to go into t-shirts here. I could also search here for templates in here, but in fact I'll do that too. So we're in t-shirts and I'm going to do Christmas t-shirts. So if you want, like, we're going to do a Christmas t-shirt because that's coming up. You can see all of these right here. I'm just going to type in Christmas and hit enter. Christmas t-shirts, okay. And then I'm just going to scroll through here. You can see a lot of these are t-shirt designs that I could come in here, but a lot of them have just Christmas magic or Christmas crew or Happy New Year's and Christmas. And a lot of people don't want to just wear that on there. They want to maybe have a funny saying that they're going to wear to a Christmas party or things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these and we're just going to change it up using Copilot. So let me show you the power of Copilot first. Let's just take this one right here. I'm going to double click on it. This is how you would use a template. And I would just open it up here and it's fully editable. The first thing you'll need to check though is the size. So we're going to click on here and you can see it's 1200 by 1200, which most of them are, but it's easy to change the size right here. I'm going to do 4500 by 5400, and that's the size that Merch by Amazon Merch on Demand uses, and you can use it on most t-shirt designs in print on demand. Now you can see it was smaller. It just made the artboard the right size, so I'm going to hold down shift and move this around, and I can grab everything here and just size it up. Look at that. All right, so now that it's in the right size, let's start using Copilot. Now you'll see Copilot in a bunch of different places, and I'll show you where to find them first. If you click on here, you'll see Copilot right there, Kittl Copilot. And when you click on it, you have several different things that you can do, and we're going to do all these: change text, generate image, and change color palette. So let's look at this first. The first thing we're going to use Copilot for is this text. I don't want it to just say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. I mean, that's cool, but that's so specific and people usually don't do that. So I'm gonna change the text by using Copilot. So you'll see again, now that I clicked on text, we have this right here, Kittl Copilot. What am I going to use it for? Well, because it's text, it knows one of those options was generate text. I'm going to click this off for now so that you can see. What do you like it to do? Generate text, yeah. So let's click on that. And now it's going to give me options here. Describe what kind of text you want. So I'm going to say funny phrase, 5 words or so, about 5 words long, for a Christmas tree, or maybe about a Christmas tree that can be used on a t-shirt. All right, so I wrote a funny phrase about 5 words long about a Christmas tree that can be used on a t-shirt. Since we have the Christmas tree here, I thought that might be fun. Okay, so it's going to be fun here, and we're going to generate text, and now it's going to use AI to change it to something else. Let me show you what I mean. Click right here, and look, tremendous holiday joy. That would be perfect for this. Oh, Christmas tree, LOL. For real, it's Christmas. Wow, that's pretty cool. So now I can change any of these right here with one click. If I replace that, it will replace that text. Let me see which one I want. Tremendous holiday joy. That's kind of cool because it looks like a big Christmas tree. Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to replace Boom. Tremendous holiday joy. Now, I could put holiday joy down here instead. Let's see. Holiday joy. And let's remove this. And I can just do tremendous there and then make that bigger. Let's do this. I like it. So we don't need Mary anymore. Right there. Tremendous holiday joy. See how cool that is? We can move this to the front. Move this to the back. There we go. That's really cool. All right, and now we can move some things around. Now, if we want some other things on here, we could do that too. So let's do another thing. We're gonna generate some photos or some graphics. So I'm gonna click on this. Let's just make a copy here so you see why. Because I'm gonna change this to something else. There's Kittl Copilot again. You can use it for graphics. So I'm gonna do that. And what kinds of graphics? You can see it's thinking, it already knows that maybe you want a different star. So it has it right here. But you could also change it. Change to, what else goes with here? Let's do a holly, holly. See? And then we have these right here. It already found it for us. Now we could do the same thing over here, but it matches with this. Now watch what happens when I click one of these. Now I could use this one, and now that it knows it's a holly, let me move this one away. It's going to give me other suggestions for hollies. Isn't that cool? So maybe I don't want this one. Maybe I want this one right here. So maybe I want this one. I'm going to replace it. And there you go. And now if I don't like this one, again, I can try some of these other ones and so on and so on. Let me use this one. I can change the color right here. So maybe I don't want that color. I want it red. Where are we? There we go. Or maybe this red that's in there and that green. Let's try that so we can change it to those colors. There's some colors in here already. Or I could use the eyedropper and just click on that. And then this one, I could change it to those colors as well. Or if I like this color but maybe a little darker, I could do that too. So now that we have this, we can move this around. Just have fun with it like that. And maybe this one. All right, what else do we need to do here? Oh, I didn't copy it. I just did like that. All right, cool. We have some fun things like that. Because everything had a outline, I wonder if we need to look for one that has an outline. Is this one? Oh no, that doesn't match. Let's undo. Whoops. Click on that again. Now you can also view more if there's others that you want to look at. And you can keep scrolling and scrolling and see if there's one that you really like. But that's what I would do. This probably doesn't match because it doesn't have that outline for it. But that also doesn't match. So you can keep going and doing it with that. All right, so let's see, what else could we do here? So we have, when we click on this, we had change text, which we did. We changed to tremendous holiday joy. That's awesome. Generate image, which we did right here. We could also, let me show you what we can do with AI too. So if we did this and we wanted to change it, well, actually, let's do one. I'm gonna copy this just so we don't lose it. I'm gonna hold down Option and drag it here and show you what it could be done with change image. Actually, here we go. You need a unique graphic, generate with AI. So it's, if you can't find anything here, you could also generate with AI. So let's try that. And you can see all it does is just pulls it over here. It's not in here anymore. You can describe what you want. A cool Christmas tree for holding a cool Christmas tree holding Christmas presents. And this one looks like a mascot, so I'm going to see what we can do here with the mascot, see what it does. Now, I do like this picture, but I'm just going to show you what happens when we click this. And we're going to hit generate. And it's going to use AI. Let's see if it does a better job than this one right here. I don't think it will, because this is pretty cool, but let's see what happens. So here you go. This is what it came up with. I think this one's still better, but let me show you what happens when you use this Kittl Copilot. So now that we have this and we made it with Kittl Copilot, it's also giving us some things. We can do erase and fill. It gives us also some other options because it knew that we wanted a Christmas tree, so now it gives us other Christmas trees. So let's do this erase and fill so you can see what happens. So if we wanted to erase something, we can erase the background, which we can do with remove background. So that's not a big deal. But if there was stars or things on here, we could also erase that. I could do the background remover right here. And it's going to do that. And we could replace it and do this right here and use that as our Christmas tree instead. But actually, I think this one's a lot cooler, so I'm going to use that. But that's how you would do it. Last thing, not to make this video too much longer, but we can click on here, and the last thing we didn't do is change color palette. So let's take a look at that. I'm actually going to do copy again because I really like that color palette, but let's see if we can do a better one. So click it. This is a copy. I'm going to do color palette, and check this out. Let's take a look at some of these other color palettes. Now it's changing everything. That one's kind of cool. I like this candy shop. That one's kind of neat too. Deep wood. Wow. You can see it's changing all the colors, even in the graphic, because the graphic is a vector with different colors. So when you find the one that you like, just click on it. So I think some of the ones at the top were a lot better. So I'm going to go back to the top. No. Yeah, I think that one's pretty cool. So I'm going to click that one. And just with that click, it's totally different. It changed the colors from it. Now, if we want the background color to be different, and say, let's see, what would that look like on a black t-shirt? That's what it would look like on a black t-shirt. Would this look better on a black t-shirt? Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe this one is. So what would this look like on a white t-shirt? Let's see. We'll do white t-shirt. And so on. Isn't that cool? So there you go. That's Copilot. Some pretty cool things that it can do. This one had, yeah, right here, change text, which we did. Really cool, especially if you can't think of what phrase to use and you want to change the text because it just says Merry Christmas or Happy Halloween. This is a great one. Generate image, you saw that it uses AI or helps you look for images. And you saw the color palette. Just at one click, you don't have to go over here. I mean, there is browse color palettes here, but it's right here with Copilot trying to help you pick the right colors for your designs. So there you go. That was Kittl Copilot. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, if you've used it before, how you like it, if there's some other option that you've used that I didn't talk about, put that in the comments as well. Let me know also if there's any other features on Kittl that you would love me to do a video for. I'm happy to do it. I know that it keeps changing and getting better and better, and maybe I missed something. I'm planning on doing a full tutorial because it's changed a little bit and has a lot more. My last full tutorial was over a year ago, and everything looks a little bit different. So I'm planning on doing that. If you want to see some other Kittl videos, I'll put the Kittl playlist right here so you can see all those videos right there. Thanks again for watching. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.